Okay guys, the last video I did was about procrastinating on when you get your plants and whatnot. Well, these that I planted in ground, they look to be doing alright. They're fair. I need to get out here and get all this weeds and stuff out of them. I just hadn't done it because I wasn't necessarily procrastinating. I just got busy doing other stuff. And this over here doesn't look like it's going to do anything. And I've got some lettuce that I planted over the winter, some speckled stuff. It looks like it, may do something. But come over here in what's going to be the permaculture area eventually. And the one that I planted in back guana, I mean, look at that. That's some good looking lettuce. And like I said, you could get those little crates like that, or you get this. I've got bigger crates, and I don't really have time to mess with it this year, so I'm just growing what I can. Now, also set me up. I use this soil right here. I'm actually using some. It's called Happy Frog in this one, but it's got the same stuff in it. It's got back guano, worm casting, and I think this one may have more than the Happy Frog. I'm not sure. I was kind of in a hurry when I put it all in there and threw the bag away. I'd like to compare it, but sometimes you can't do that. I set me up another area here, kind of a test area. I put cotton burr compost in the bottom of it and a little bit of leaves, and then I put this ocean forest as a top layer. I mean, it's actually, it's pretty deep in there, as you can see. You can see there, it goes down, probably 3 inches. So I've got 3 inches of that, and I've got cotton burr compost, and I've got leaves. So let's see where that goes. A lot of my other little raised beds, I mean, they do pretty well. The ones that just have, these can have like a seasoned pot and mix in them. So, I mean, these are tea plants, Camellia sinensis. And this has oregano in it, and also some orange mint back there. And it does fairly well. Some of these that I put like different stuff in, like cow manure and whatnot, I mean, they just pretty much grow weeds. I'm going to have to redo them. But what I like about these is you can control the water on them because they have a valve, and you can fill the water up to like over the soil, let it soak in, and open up the valve. And you could even, if you had it up a little higher than that, you probably could even reuse the water. And this one has some kind of local compost mix. I mean, it's one of those kind of beds too, but nothing really grew in it really well except for the onions. Thinking it must be a little too acidic. And the onions are doing very well in it back there. I planted all kinds of other seeds in there, and they just didn't. I mean, it wasn't really finished compost because it started growing mushrooms and stuff in it, and it just didn't seem that great. I put some goat manure in it to kind of help it out. Now it's set for a year, so it may do all right now that it's seasoned a little bit. We'll see what happens. There's some more of those onions down there. Yeah, this area right here will eventually, some of this stuff will go. That the bathtub will stay. There's some more tea plants. They do really well in ground. Chocolate mint. But yeah, I'm using this as a worm bed, but I'm also growing stuff in it too. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys.